So we're going to use the regrouping method. So what that means is we split off whole numbers and fractions. And so we'll deal with the whole numbers separately to the fraction. So it'll be 6 minus 3. So that's now gone. And that is, we'll deal with that later because this might change if we need to borrow from anything. So now we deal with 5/6, and that's going to be minus 2/3. Okay. So what we can do, I can see a quick rename here actually, nice and simple. So we can make them both sixths. So if I multiply by 2, this becomes 4/6, right? So 5/6 minus 4/6 equals 1/6. Okay, so that's good. That worked. That was nice and easy. And then this bit here, we do the whole numbers again. 6 minus 3 is 3, so that's going to be part of the answer. So the final answer, the sub-answers are in a way that I got that are in circles, so it's going to be 3 and 1/6. That is the final answer. Over here, let's try this one. So I want to separate the whole numbers from the fractional numbers. So, and over here we'll do 1/12 minus 6/7. So whole number, okay, so the denominator is going to be kind of awkward, 84. That's going to be 7 minus, oh, that's not going to work, is it? 72. So this 1/12 is way smaller than 6/7, so we have to borrow. So let's borrow a whole from the 8, because that's this part here, and that goes down to 7. At the moment, a whole, we're dealing with 84ths, so a whole is 84 over 84, right? So we're going to have 84 plus 7, so that's 91 now. Okay, so now 91 minus 72, so let's do that. 91 minus 72. So this becomes an 8, this becomes 11, so that's 9, 19. So it's 19 over 84. Now we can do the whole numbers. It's 7 minus 5 is 2. So these two elements are going to be in the final answer. So the final answer is 2 and 19/84.